So take a look. You're seeing really up close and personal, but oh, I can't wait until you get these home. Because for the very first time, as a today's special, Anuschka brings to us not only hand-painted bags, all on genuine leather in this beautiful hobo style, but also embroidery. So when you were looking there at the hydrangea leaves, you were seeing the embroidery going around the petals and the leaves, and then the painting going through and through. Wait until you get this home. This one is called the Pretty Garden. I'm gonna go over to the left so that you can see this one. This one is called Serene Succulents. Look at how amazing that is. And look, this is embroidered. We'll talk details a little bit more in just a moment. I'm gonna move on over to the other side of the table, and this one is called Leopard Garden. So if you love that leopard look, but you want it in with the brights and just the amazing colors, you've got it there as well. Embroidery and hand painting. Let's come up top, and I'm sharing this one with you. This one is the Macaw Forest. Look at that beautiful macaw bird and the branch, all embroidered, and then the hand painting. This one's been very popular today, so if you want the Macaw Forest, please don't wait on that. Look at this ocean magic. I'm gonna move this strap out of the way because you're getting actually two straps. You get the shoulder strap that you can also carry in your hand or over your elbow, and then you get the longer adjustable strap as well that you can throw crossbody or over your shoulder. There's so many different ways that you're gonna fall in love with this bag. This one is that beautiful ocean magic, and if you love this embroidered starfish and all of the brightness of the coral, of the fish and the coral reef, you've got that. And then lastly, we've got this one for you in a very fun design, which is called Surf Town. Look at how amazing that is. And I should also say, you've got the hand painting on both sides of the bag. So you've got a great look. The artistry never ends. Let's dive into the details on this one. The shipping is free. The flex pay is $40. You do have free exchanges. Let's say you pick one of the bags up, you love it, but you wanted a different color or a different print. We can exchange it, free shipping each way, all right? This is only a Today Special for today, and it is very limited. We're gonna bring in Bhaskar Basu, who is joining us with a great Today Special, and this is stunning. It is so great to see you.
Nice seeing you, Tamara. It's so exciting to be here. I mean, it's been 2 years.
I know.
And time has been, I don't know where time went, but we're celebrating our 3rd anniversary. I'm so excited for all of you because, you know, when I look at this bag and what the journey it's been through and what we've been able to create, it is truly, truly incredible. And every time I'm telling you the story, I get goosebumps because I was 10 years old, literally 35 years ago, walking into that workshop, watching my mom and dad creating these bags, training the artisans. I mean, they literally started with a tiny little workshop with a couple of artists. And they trained every one of them, teaching them how to hold a brush, how to paint. And this is not stamped on, this is not airbrushed. Even to this day, we are exactly doing what we started 30 some odd years ago, which is hand cutting each piece of leather, getting up close, selecting it, making sure that the painting is absolutely perfect, immaculately done. Wow. And then this is the first time we did the embroidery with the painting. I mean, adding a dimension to that art, which is truly like no other. The lining is hand cut, the stitching is all done by hand, and every handbag is constructed one at a time. The painting is done one at a time by the same artisan from start to finish. Wow. So what you're getting in this day and age is not machine made. It is not digitally produced. It is not mass produced. It's not an assembly line. It is handcrafted the old school way, one at a time. And then it's my dad, myself, my mom, Roma, or Joey, or Devleka, my wife, Joey, or Devleka, one of us hand signing every single piece. Oh my goodness. And what you get at the end is an original work of art. Art that allows you to go on a journey like no other handbag ever can. Because when you hold this in your hand, when you touch this leather, when you smell this leather and you see the painting up close, you feel like you're immersing yourself into that beautiful shack. You can smell the ocean, you can smell the fish out of the water. You know, it's just, you feel the sand in between your toes. And yes, you're sitting in your living room, like, you know, your toes are firmly on a carpet, but then again, you get that sensation, and that's what art does. Yes. It transports you.
It does, and each one of these has that ability to transport you because each one is just draws you in. The one that you see there, Victoria holding on to, is the one that I have in, over my shoulder. It's called Ocean Magic. And I do want to dive into the inspiration behind each one, but this is the first time, as a today's special, you've brought to us hand painting and embroidery. So tell us about that.
You know, this is exactly, I mean, this is the first time we did it, and we wanted our 3rd anniversary to be special. We wanted to give you a bag that is, of course, I mean, you expect us to bring you something exclusive, something different, something brand new to the entire collection. And yes, this is a premiere. This shape, this bag, you've never seen it before. These artworks are, each and every one of them are brand new. And if you think that you're going to find art with embroidery somewhere else, think again. It is exclusively available here at HSN. Each and every one of these artworks, the inspiration came from a lot of things that you've said to me, you've shared on social media, or things that you've, even some of you have sent me postcards. And I appreciate those. You know, when you are talking to me about art, I get to kind of understand where you're coming from, your stories, your personal, you know, connections to different things. And it allows me to kind of reach out and think about my own experiences. Like, for example, these hydrangeas, they're really special because when you're looking at these hydrangeas, it takes me back to Cape Cod. I remember that summer in Cape Cod when we went down there, and I was a student. I used to live on a campus. I did not have hydrangeas outside my campus building. No, it wasn't so pretty. But going to Cape Cod was like, wow. You see that old Americana, the beach town, the summers, the beautiful flowers and the butterflies fluttering around. You feel like you're in that moment, you're in that space. And these memories, they bring back smiles, they bring back happiness. You get to relive what you've always appreciated, what you've always enjoyed over and over again, and in such a subtle, beautiful way.
For sure, and we're all going to resonate for different reasons. When I see the hydrangea, I've got some hydrangea growing in my garden right now, and they're finally, after 3 years, they're finally blooming and doing beautifully. And so that really speaks to me. Which one are you picking up? Maybe for you, it is the Leopard Garden that you were just looking at.
You know, the Leopard Garden is special. And in fact, each and every one of these bags are special because they are all hand painted. So if you've never seen Anuschka before, it is not just about art, it is also about functionality. This one is special because we embroidered every single handbag to add some element, some dimension to the artwork. You're getting a removable shoulder strap, and this is a very spacious bag with a 4-inch depth, so you've got to fit in plenty of things inside. Of course, it's hand signed by a family member, and there's a large zipper on the outside too. And what you would love is the Hobo entry, by the way, because you can really dive inside a bag and see everything inside without having to, you know, go with a searchlight. And all the pockets are trimmed, they're nicely raised to the top, they're gusseted, you can really store your things, find your things. And that's what it's all about. It's about functionality and art coming together.
Yes.
So if you've never experienced Anuschka, I encourage you to try it today because it ships for free. And you can touch it, you can feel it, you can see the motion, you can see the movement in the painting. You know, that's one of the things you got to realize with art, because when you look at a print, it is a print. It doesn't move, it doesn't have movement, it doesn't have dimension, but paint allows us to create depth. Paint allows us to create motion. It allows us to play with kind of like iridescent paint, metallic paints, and different kinds of pastels, blending it together to create this. And then adding that dimension of embroidery, like especially with the Macaw, which has over 90,000 stitches. That's 90,000. It takes a long, long time. And we drew and painted on this bag. Then we created that entire Macaw, that beautiful scarlet Macaw with every single feather embroidered. It looks absolutely stunning. You feel like you're in the Amazon. You're surrounded by these amazing, beautiful birds. And,
yes.
and every time, every journey immerses you into a moment that you want to relive, every moment that puts a smile on your face, and a moment that allows strangers to walk up to you, and instead of looking for a like on social media, you get a tap on your shoulder.
Yes, and say, I love your bag. I've never seen anything like it. And you're seeing there the Ocean Magic. This is also a very popular piece. We're gonna take you inside of the bag in just a moment, but we're just really trying to show you as close up as possible possible all of the intricacy of each bag because they're all very special. I just want you to understand that if you've never owned an Anuschka bag before and this is gonna be your first one, not only do you have all of that beautiful work on one side, you have it on the other as well. So it doesn't matter which way you carry your bag, it doesn't matter from which angle someone's seeing it, you've got artistry and beautiful artwork everywhere you go. This one is the Ocean Magic, just so you know, in case you're calling in for this one and you're saying, oh, I want more pieces. This is the matching wallet, and there is a matching wallet for each one. It's a separate purchase, but I encourage you to get it. We'll have a presentation on that matching wallet coming up in just a moment, but let's go inside of the bag if we can.
Let's do that, because this is about spacious, functional handbag meeting art and together creating something that is truly like no other. Anuschka, by the way, means like no other. And when my mom, Roma, started creating these beautiful pieces, for her, functionality was very important. She wanted to start with very durable, good quality top grain cowhide. You noticed how the pocket is gusseted on the back? Mm-hmm. We wanted to give you that extra bit of space so it opens up nicely and it stretches open. So you're not going to break your nails trying to get into that pocket. The main compartments are really nice and easy to get into as well because it has a large hobo entry. What is special about a hobo entry is that it has that big, large curve that goes from one end to the other. When you open that up, you realize that it really stretches open. It has that extra bit of leather on the two ends, allowing the entire handbag to stretch open, and you can really dive inside and see all the pockets and compartments. So there is a zip pocket on the back wall, which is all trimmed in genuine leather. There's a slip pocket right in front of that as well. On the other side, you've got, again, two more multi-purpose pockets, all trimmed in genuine leather, nice and roomy and gusseted as well. So anything you want to throw in there, pull out, it's easy. And of course, when you reach inside, you're always going to find your keys because, well, I like to call it the key leash because keys tend to grow legs and you want to hold on to them. But there's plenty of room inside for everything that you need and some. I mean, if you're getting a mani-pedi, well, guess what? You can throw in your flip-flops in there.
That's right.
It's plenty of room for your umbrella, your scarf, anything that you need. Maybe you're going to step into a building which is going to be a little bit cold and nippy. Well, guess what? You can throw in that scarf in there. You can throw in that little cardigan in there. There is plenty of room. The leather is soft, supple, and forgiving. It really just allows you to store whatever you need to, but it bounces back and holds its shape. Mm-hmm. The brass hardware is done perfectly. I mean, it's exquisitely finished, so you can really just see how easy it is to wear the bag. Over your shoulders, crossbody, the crook of your arm. I mean, that shoulder strap is completely adjustable. I mean, these are the little details that my mom paid attention to 30-odd years ago. And to this day, that's like our mantra. We pay attention to all of those same details, ensuring that you can use these bags day in and day out, look good, feel good, and function with it while you're looking good and feeling good, because that's what's important. If you can't use this bag, well, then this art is going to just hang on a wall.
That's right, and you don't want that. You do want to use it, and every time you use it, you are going to, even if someone may be too shy to say, they are definitely looking at the bag. And when you get this home too, it's just like with art. You fall in love with it for that initial reason. And then the more you look at it, the more you see. Every time you look at the bag from every angle, you're gonna see something or feel something that you didn't know it was there before. So the bag continues to live with you and continues to be special. Sometimes when we just, you might say, oh, I just need a black bag. And you know what that bag is? Just a black bag.
Right.
This is your bag. This is your personality. This could be a snapshot in time of what's important to you or a memory for you. And wear it, whether it's with jeans, because sometimes we see bags like these, Bhaskar, and we think, oh, I can only wear that when I'm dressed up. I love that it's jeans and t-shirt, leggings, dresses, anything.
Anything, because this bag has so much personality, it has so much story, and I love calling them colorful neutrals, because when you look at this art, with every outfit, you see a little different detail. Mm. Like all of a sudden you see it's picking up on the greens, or it's picking up on the reds, it's picking up on the blues. Because of all the different colors, it becomes even more versatile. So whether you feel like your heart belongs on the beach, whether you feel like you want to just, walk in the sand and live in a, little surf town and watch the young kids running around and just feel that energy, that beautiful energy that you feel when you're in a beautiful beach town. This is that perfect handbag. And of course, it has that perfect bug. I mean, it takes you back to the 70s, doesn't it? I mean, this is such a cute little handbag. And that car is a little homage to my dad. He had his, you know, fascination for the bug. He got himself a bright orange bug.
Wow.
I can't get that out of my head. I mean, it stood out in the street, you know? Like, everybody knew that was him driving down.
Gosh.
Well, I didn't do the orange bug, but it's a bug nonetheless. I mean, this is a fun little bag. I mean, it takes you back in time. It creates memories wherever you go. And you know, when you think about inspiration, everybody has their own stories. But with our brushstrokes, our artisans are trying to embrace those journeys that you've been through in life and bring it together, bring it to life in a format that is so different from what social media does to us. It makes us mechanical. It makes us so not original. Like, you know, we're just trying to just put a whole bunch of photographs out there and trying to live a moment that comes and goes. But this allows you to relive that moment every single time during the day.
Every single time. It's literally, it's a vacation in a bag.
It is a vacation in a bag.
It is that time that may have been the most fun that you'd had in recent memory, or the time that you got to do something extra special that you never would have been able to do, and you get a chance to relive that every time that you pick up and use this bag.
You know, and everybody notices you. I mean, you might be on a cruise with 5,000 other people, and then they'll be like, oh my God, you're that lady with the bag which has that beautiful surf shack on it and surfboards, and where were you? Where did you go? Where did you get this bag? Well, guess what? They will not find it in any department store. They will not find this bag in any boutique, because this is exclusively available here at HSN.
Wow.
And this is a value that you will not find anywhere either.
Right.
Look at that embroidery on those shells. I mean, I love snorkeling, and you know, my kids love it too, and it's so much fun to do it with my little ones. And when you're underwater, you're looking at all those corals and the fishes kind of swimming right through, and you feel like you are in paradise.
Yes.
There's this hidden world underneath all that water, and you want to live that moment, you want to experience that moment, and this handbag truly captures that.
I mean, they're all amazing. They really are. So let me just give you a rundown, because I know it's difficult. They're all great. The one that you're looking at right there is the Macaw Forest, the Macaw Forest. So if you want to go for the Macaw Forest, you are in good company. A lot of those have already been spoken for, but we still have it for you. And if you want the matching wallet, please don't miss out on that as well. If you want the Ocean Magic that I was sharing with you, we've got that available. The one that you see Christina is holding on to, that one is the Pretty Garden. Very beautiful there. And amazing. So it's really, there's so many. If you want to go for the Serene Succulents, we've got those available for you there. We have the Surf Town, which a lot of you are calling in for. This is Serene Succulent. Yep. This one is Surf Town.
Surf Town is in front of me.
And then we also have the Leopard Garden. So I think you've seen them all now. These are 798-373. They're also right there on hsn.com. And today only, you've got them as a today special. The shipping is free. The flex pay is $40. Let's say you get this home, and let's say you're picking it up in the Ocean Magic, and then you decided, you know what, I really wish I had gotten the Surf Town. We will send you the Surf Town as long as it's still available. The shipping is free, because you can have free exchanges for purchases that you love, but you just need the same item in a different color, or in this case, a different print. We've got it for you, so definitely don't miss out on that. Let's talk about the wallets that you also created that are made to be beautiful accompaniments to go along with the Today's Special bag.